Yeah, we back. We back to talk about All In, man. Super incredible pay-per-view card. Um, I got so much positive stuff to talk about. But we'll keep it short for the Instagram, TikTok. First we'll start off with the first game. Trey Crawford versus Mike Harden. Mike Harden looked good. Mike Harden looked big. And I think that's the reason he won that game. His weight impacted Trey a lot, and Trey was not prepared for that, in my opinion. Smaller guy. In the other side, though, I will say Trey looked good to me, personally. I'm also biased in that because I like Trey's play style. I like that shiftiness. I did not have him winning. I had Mike Hart winning because it's Trey's first game back. But overall, he looked very healthy. Shout out Mike Harden. Shout out Trey Crawford. Trey Crawford, welcome back. Mike Harden, good to see you back on the scene, man. We got to get that Bijan game lined up. That's what's got to happen next. Second game of the night was, I want to say, Bijan versus Zay. Probably my favorite game of the night, honestly. Was going back and forth. I think it got to 20s. I was really impressed with Bijan figuring out a way. I think he was stopping Zay from going downhill, which is what I've always thought Zay was. I thought Zay was just a downhill guy, floater. And Bijan, I was wondering how somebody could figure out how to stop it. And I think Bijan figured it out. I can't say exactly what he done, but just remembering the game in the moment now I'm talking about it, I think that was pretty good to see because it kind of gave me an answer. Somebody could do it. But on the back end, Zay not being that downhill guy, getting those threes, and just doing complete opposite, just showing he is all around a killer. Incredible game. Back and forth. Was kind of like teeter-totter and didn't know who was going to win it. Bijan was really doing good, and then Zay finished it, man. It's crazy because as we continue to go on, you talk about him, Scoob, and Nas, like, they came out, they did what they're supposed to do. Like, they just finished it. And then Zay called out Nas. That's definitely a game that's got to happen. It's got to happen. Nas and Zay got to play because Zay deserves it. Zay has earned that spot. Probably passed, but definitely earned it now. I don't think there's anybody else on the scene I would really want to see Zay play for reputational and stuff like that. Third game of the night, we're going to go Lat and Jerome. Really impressive game. Really good talent from both of them. Lat started off good. I think he was up 17-2, 17-4, maybe halftime, 15-4, 13-4, something. He had a big lead, and Frank Nitti called it, and he was like, Jerome's a dog when he's in the corner. Jerome's a dog when his back is against the wall. And Jerome came out and handled business. Came up off half, got the lead. I think Lat might have got 2 more buckets, and then Jerome just finished what he started. Man, it was good. It was my first prediction I lost. I actually had Lat winning that. But at the end of the day, people still love Lat, but man, he's got to win in the big screen. He's got to win when the light hits. He's got to win these big pay-per-views. He's obviously talented. We know that, but I don't want him to fall in a situation where he becomes somebody like Tay and can't win in the spotlight. I know that loss to Moon hurt him, and I know this one hurt him. And I know he's got to prove to himself that he's better than everybody. I think it's more of that than it is us, because I think the fans see it, but at the same time, it's weird. I guess he's got to figure out what he's got to do, but I enjoyed it. I got big respect for that. At the end of that game, Jerome did call out Scoob. That's a game that's got to happen. Jerome being a pro, coming in the scene and being 2-0 in pay-per-views, has not lost yet. Kind of gives him the steps ahead of other players that can just come in and call out people like that. And I know Scoob being top, that's got a game. That's just got a game that's got to happen. So if we go back, Mike Harden also called out Bijan. Mike versus Bijan's got to happen. Zay versus Nas has got to happen. Jerome versus Scoob has got to happen. A lot of good stuff came out of these cards, man. And then we got to, I want to say, Scoob versus Keyon's game was next. I could have it out of order. Correct me if I'm wrong. What a good game for Scoob to bounce back on. Taking that loss to Nas and then coming back to somebody that's on the rise that 100% deserved this game. Keyon was killing it. Called out Scoob. Deserved to get it. Was on a 7-0 run, I believe. And for Scoob to come in and show him his levels and just made it look so easy, man. I don't think we seen Scoob sweat last night. He was casual. Obviously, there was a shift that happened because Keyon started to get going, and Scoob realized, like, I gotta finish this. I just gotta finish it, and finishing it was it just the right thing to do. That's what you do in those moments. Like, for him to hit that kill switch is just, oh, you know what? This is going too far. Let me get it. Incredible. Shout out Scoob, man. I can't remember who Scoob called out. I know he had some preferences on who he wanted to play. I think him and Rob is who I want to see next, honestly. But that leads us into the Rob versus DA game number 5. Woo! It was getting scary. Rob went out there. He did get the W, and I'm glad he did. But, man, DA looked good. DA was landing buckets, and I'm talking about, like, threes. Like, it was, like, not, like, automatic. Like, his shot he's perfected it. He's good at it. That's what he does. He's a shot maker. And he got up on him 29, 25, 29, 24, 25, 29, 23. He was up, and Rob went in there and, fought back. I'm glad he stayed cool-headed because I know in the moment he was down. He's probably upset. And a lot was going on. But for him to stay down and stay smooth and mentally just stay into the game was really impressive. But shout out to DA. Welcome to the scene. I hope to see you soon. I think this is your second game on there. I think you earned everybody's respect. And I'm proud to have you in the scene because I think you're going to be healthy for it. And you have earned your spot in it, and you deserve your spot in it. Incredible shout out to DA. Last game, man, we had Archie and Nas. What a fucking masterpiece from Nas, man. I am a Nas fan. Nas got me into the scene. Nas has done so many things from his pay-per-view win over Frigga to going undefeated from, in a fucking Planet Fitness basketball court to playing one of the NBA number 1 drafts. Like, to be able to watch his career unfold live is pretty incredible. And I will say, because of the Rob DA game, Archie came in good, and I was a little scared because of Rob on that game. So it did have a little fearful because Archie was up at half. But good way to get it done, Nas. I'm proud of you. I think you're incredible for the scene. And the fact you got this 1v1 scene on your back and what you're doing for not just yourself, but for the scene and for everybody else is Nas money line. Everybody needs to be supporting you. You're doing much more than you probably realize and what most other people don't. But it's Nas money line. Fuck backroom court connections. Fuck D-Lam. Fuck everybody that was on Archie's side. Like, it's Nas money line, man. Nas got it. Nas is a dog. This is his space. He gonna do what he want. You can call it glazing, but good fucking card.